Sam, come through with me.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for the great applause. Thank you. I love New Zealand and I cannot believe this huge Indian community here. And I'm so happy to celebrate pre-Diwali with you, considering I don't really celebrate Diwali back in India. So I think this is a great opportunity. I can't hear anything. Do you want to ask me some questions? You may go ahead and ask me whatever you want to. Want to ask me some questions? Let me come closer to you because I think I'm too far.
I am part of the huge Indian community in Auckland, New Zealand. This beautiful paradise, a multicultural land that celebrates its ethnic people, where a publicly funded Diwali Mela represents me. As a new migrant, this definition intrigued me. Is this how I am supposed to be? Being ever curious, I set out to understand it, and thus myself. What does it mean to be Indian in New Zealand? Who are the people that decide?
We started doing a Festival of Asia at Asia New Zealand Foundation back in 1997. And it was a very complicated thing in those days because it was very difficult to get the sponsorship for it, and we were dealing with 9 countries, one of which was India. We used to get about 120 performers over and quite small audiences. So we decided to do a more focused event. The first one was Chinese New Year Lantern Festival, which was really successful, much easier to get sponsorship for, very targeted. And the next obvious one to do was a Diwali festival, or at least a Festival of India. And we selected Diwali because it was a festival of lights, and the Lantern Festival had had such universal appeal. So we thought with Diwali we'll be able to use that as a vehicle to explain some aspects of Indian culture to the wider audience in a way that they can understand and which has attraction for everybody. And it's been great, it's worked very well.
When I think about Indian culture, they might think about curry, they'll think about cricket, and they'll think about the local store owner. Yeah, the dairy owner or the gas station owner. Indians are very enterprising, or the doctor or the accountant or the lawyer. So I think it just provides a way for people to, one, for the Indian community to celebrate their culture, and for people to actually see what it's about. It provides an opportunity for Indian people and communities to share their culture with people that may not have necessarily been brought up amongst Indian culture of an Indian descent.
I have been studying the Ramayana, in fact particularly this year, so that I could get a handle on how the story ran.
Well, it's actually Deepavali, which means row of lights, and this is to signify the lights that the people lit outside their houses so Lord Rama could see his way home after defeating Ravana in the battle, to come back from being, for want of a better word, exiled.
The Ramayana is just one story of Diwali. Every region of India has its myths. From the Amrut Manthan to Narakasur and Krishna, Bali, Vaman, Vishnu, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Parvati, Kali. During this time, we clean our homes, draw rangoli, get up at dawn and light lamps, and celebrate life.
Do you know any of the other stories related to Diwali?
I've read a few bits and pieces, but I haven't had the luxury of having extensive time to research the history and origins of Diwali due to the amount of work required in actually staging the festival. So that is something I look to develop into the future. What we hold is not strictly a traditional Diwali festival. It's a modern New Zealand celebration of this, and the intention behind the festival isn't to only celebrate Diwali itself, but it's to celebrate Indian culture and to provide a platform for the Indian community to celebrate their culture, whether it be contemporary, whether it be classical, whether it be music, or whether it be dance.
know those organizing the festival, I try to figure out how a Bollywood dance competition fits into it all. And so I set out to talk to my own people who were participating in the competition. Young Jignal Patel is a veteran competitor, having won many awards. This is her school project on her Bollywood dance.
Teacher said it has to be something that you wouldn't get bored of, and yeah, and like lots of people did things like design a skateboard or like design a surfboard, and then I was gonna do like design a surfboard, but then I didn't because I got bored of it, so then I just did it on this because I do Bollywood dance.
Jignal was born in Auckland. Her father runs a dairy and her mother is a homemaker.
वो पहले मेरे भैया के पास में आया था क्योंकि फादर ने बताया था कि जाके देख के आओ कैसी कंट्री है और भैया सेट हो जाए वापस चले आना, लेकिन इधर आके देखा तो वैसे अच्छी कंट्री है. Weather wise I like more, population is less. That's the main benefit. And that's the reason I go back to India and come back again.
This year we decided on the song before the competition.
3 months or 4 months के पहले हमने डिसाइड किया था और उसके लिए कॉस्ट्यूम और कैसी तरह करना है, कल्चर डांस चाहिए, तो सब कुछ पहले से ही डिसाइड किया था क्योंकि इतना बड़ा फेस्टिवल ईयर में आता है, घर घर में सबको मालूम होता है, तो हम लोग वो पहले से ही तैयारी करते हैं ना.
Which means cloudy skies, right, Mum? Rain's
Rain
gonna
is
fall.
full.
Yeah, so that's showing the rain's falling, and that shows the rain's falling. That shows the rain's falling, and then just to the music, and then and then like you know how when you're in the rain you play in the puddles. That's meant to show like me playing in the puddles or whatever. They go meetha hai kosa hai. It's sweet and it's wet, right? And then barish ka bosa hai. Rain is sweet.
Then I hung out with the boys who call themselves Chennai Rockers.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I'll probably take out the Bollywood dance competition, just put Indian dance competition instead.
And you should have fireworks, just like separate time. Just
We do.
Yeah.
No, instead of them doing it, I want us to be
all
instead of just watching the sky. Wow, fire in the sky. Wow,
like give everyone sparklers and stuff.
And why is your group called Chennai Rockers?
Because most of us are Tamilians.
Yeah. Except for
and one of them is Tamil wannabe.
Tamil wannabe.
No, we have a Indian wannabe white guy, okay? Why can't we have a Tamil wannabe Hindi guy?
Is he Hindi? He's not Hindi, he's Gujarati.
Yeah, he's a
okay, you want to be Tamil? Yeah.
So tell me, why aren't you guys using Tamil songs? You want to
Okay. Why aren't we using Tamil songs? Because first thing, it's a Bollywood competition, which means Bollywood practically means Hindi. We've used it before for the past 4 years, which was not a very effective due to the reason that the crowd doesn't actually understand the language, one, and then they're not getting what we're trying to, imply. So now we're coming to their side, which is Hindi, so that they get what we're trying to say, and then they may enjoy the song more.
I say, Tamil guys can do better dancing and Bhangra and whatever the Hindi guys or Guju guys can do. And just in case, I haven't finished. Just in case we don't, we have one right here with us, so we can show them we can do it. No, we're competing. We're competing within our group so that we can compete in biggest levels. Hey, that's how it is. Okay, shush. Stop arguing. No way.
So you want to show the North Indians that the South Indians are better?
Not really. We just want to say we just want to show we're as good as well. So don't underestimate us. That's what I'm saying. We don't underestimate them. So why should they underestimate us?
What he's trying to say is that he's been doing South Indian or Tamil songs for the last few years. So he say if he tries Bollywood songs, he can do it up to a certain level. The others do it as well. But the way he says it, it's like as if he's against North Indian. He's not.
So sometimes when the way people treat you, you just feel like,
Why? You're South Indians, so you're treated differently.
Yeah, by the North Indians at times.
Not everyone.
And
we're not talking about like everybody. There's always some kind of
there's bad pockets everywhere.
Dumb person who doesn't get that everyone's the same.
Another group made up of Indians and non-Indians is Culture Mix. And this is the driving force behind the group. A homemaker who moved from India to New Zealand with her family.
We came in February 2004 from Delhi. Yeah, basically I'm a Keralite, but I was born and brought up in Delhi.
What is the reason you came here to New Zealand?
That's because of my children's education and their future. We thought this is the best country, peaceful and beautiful country.
How did you get your girls interested in doing the Bollywood dancing?
That is inborn qualities, because I was a good dancer. When I was like in their age group, I was a good dancer. After my marriage, I couldn't make it, so I had to stop my dancing, and that's why I have put on weight. Otherwise, I was also slim like my daughter Sunova.
It's all teamwork, because we have to go with their choices as well. What songs they like.
First I choose all the songs, then I present before them. These are the songs we have selected. Then whatever the views, which song they like most, which beats, mostly the beats, because they can't understand the language.
Do you understand the lyrics that you're dancing to?
No.
Have you asked for an explanation?
Yes. We just get very varied answers. It's like we ask the same question, it's like with the same bit, and we get like 3 different answers. It's like,
yeah, we get the answers. Like, we know vaguely what the songs are about.
Like June.
Yeah, it's a bit dizzy.
We know what it is. We like
and then the first one's like, dancing or something.
I don't even know what that one's about. What is that about?
Something with a clone pumping up the jam.
The first one. What's the name of that song?
Nilima is a school teacher who also teaches Bollywood dancing.
4, 3, 2, try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Without the hand.
I don't know how to do this.
Let's do steps first before we shake it. 1, 2, 3. You're here. It's quarter, half, 3/4, 4.
I was born in Fiji, grew up there. I started dancing at the age of 3, and I don't remember much, but I do remember doing a stage performance at the age of 4. And whenever I used to dance, people used to say, she's such a natural, she should train. But there were no opportunities, and even today in Fiji there are no opportunities for young girls to pursue dancing as a hobby or as a career. Because when I grew up, there was no video, no DVD, no internet, and the only way we ever saw Indian dancing was on the screen, on the big screen. And I always wanted to be able to dance, not so much on screen, but to be able to dance like a lot of those stars.
That action, that when you move, the hip has to move, otherwise it looks like this. It looks like this, it does. Can I see one pair at a time do this? It's a very good action if you do it properly, then you do it. It's the same Babuji action. Why can't you do it? Hey! I can. Yeah. Come on! That's out, that's up. In and out. Jackson. Put it in your mouth. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, hips. Not the shoulders. Up and down.
Go first.
Okay, put some effort into this. And then here, from here.
Wait,
when you jump
bowl free, like you're bowling.
And the young girls from Fiji.
So, and why are you participating in the competition?
It's like, they have fun. I don't know. It's like, I want to go against people. Nah, jokes. Like, I love competition.
Yeah, it's fun, and you get to meet new people as well.
Actually, I'm not going there to win, but like, I'm going to enjoy my life. Like, enjoy myself.
Yeah. And you like Bollywood?
Yeah.
What do you know about it? What do you think of Bollywood?
Oh, it's awesome. Fantastic.
Great.
Do you know where the word Bollywood comes from?
No.
Not really.
You learn a lot about India from Bollywood films?
Oh yeah, heaps.
Like what?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi and the people living there. Like, I've heard people living in poverty.
They're so friendly.
But yeah, I heard that they're friendly as well. And I just want to go to the Bollywood thing to meet actors.
Where is the Bollywood thing?
I have no idea.
Mumbai.
Is it?
Mumbai.
It's in Mumbai. I said it's in Mumbai.
You don't have any idea.
I think anything that's on Indian screen that has a lot of colour and a lot of activity in the dance form is a Bollywood style. I think Bollywood actually means dancing and expressing and acting it out at the same time in character. So it's not just like performing a ballet, but actually impersonating a character. So in a Bollywood dance, you become characters in a storyline, and that's what makes up the dance. But definitely Bollywood is wider than what we see today. That's what I personally feel. And I don't think we can classify and define it and say, well, Bollywood is only this particular style.
The Bollywood dance competition sort of took on a life of its own quite early. We didn't really know a lot about Indian culture when we started, and our hope was that we would have a lot of different layers of Indian culture, but Bollywood just had a life of its own and an energy, and it just took off. And it's been fantastic to watch it because of all the enthusiasm and the months of preparation for it and the costumes and everything else, and it's just been a lovely thing to see it grow.
So how seriously do these people take the Bollywood dance competition?
What's the point of taking life serious?
If everyone took it seriously, then no one would do it, and then no one would be watching anything.
Yeah, you can't really make it completely serious because then
it's boring and you don't enjoy it.
Ruins the whole thing of performing. I mean, before you'll be all nervous and stuff, but then afterwards you'll smile and laugh about it. You know?
Okay, standing in position. I'm Nirali. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm here, right?
Which one? When we do that. So we start from that. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then come in. Come in. Okay, ready?
I'm here.
And which leg are you putting first? Yes, good. So, okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, come in. Out, go in. Outside, in. In.
Okay. Can we do the guitar song again?
Yeah.
Can we just walk it through, because there's still some things I don't like about it. These two do it perfectly, the couple on this side. Tanvi, can you not talk? Okay, we are working here. Okay, hold the partner. And where's the guy? Come. Give him a handshake. Okay, there we go. Now your turn. Done. Okay, go back.
I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like every second year I always get something going wrong. So it's like a pattern. Like this first year I got something, and then the next year I didn't, and then the other year I did, and like this year I probably won't. And then next year I might.
Dance competition is very popular, and it is a strength of the festival and of what actually draws people who are not of an Indian descent to come and see. It's a big draw card for them to come to the festival. I think it's in a lot of ways it's a light that draws them in to come and experience some other things that are available as well.
Finally, the Diwali Mela and the competition. Festivities and footfalls for cultural consumption. My complexities and ambiguities reduced to song and dance. It's who I am supposed to be, according to various stakeholders, defining me and my identity.
If you guys are organizing Diwali, what would you put in it?
Better judges.
Yeah, better judges.
Judges that smile more and kind of uplift you to make you want to dance better.
Like a smile would encourage our group, but like the judges we had this year had no expression on their face,
Kind of
and
like
put us off, made us think like it's not good dancing for them.
Well, yeah, the judges, they were kind of slack, I would say. Half of the time, the judges weren't even there.
From my own point of view, I think it was definitely a winning item. But, you never know judges.
And the winner of the night is Nina